I'm Joe Biggs with Infowars.com, and we're getting ready to talk to two of the local ranchers right out here in Hereford, Arizona. Sir, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Fred Davis.
John Ladd.
And how long have you had property out here?
Oh, all my life. My great-granddads came to Arizona in 1867 and 1880.
You, sir?
My great-grandparents came in 1894.
So tell me what you've seen out here over the past 20 years along the border, the things that have been going on. Earlier we spoke, and one of the things you'd mentioned how you'd seen the gates being cut open and smugglers driving through. Tell me about that.
What they're cutting we have three different kinds of wall, but 14, 10, and 13 feet mesh, I-beam, steel, vehicle barrier. And they're using chop saws and portable grinders to cut the mesh and the I-beams and driving full-size trucks through the border to the highway full of marijuana. We've had 46 trucks in the last 2 years and 7 months now, but 46, and one of them was caught because the airbag went off and it was disabled, but 45 of them got away.
It goes clear back to when we had the hordes of people and you've got mountains of trash. You find trash with everything you can imagine. We found backpacks with Korans. Another fellow found a backpack with a prayer rug in it. You find hypodermic needles. You find pregnancy tests. You find everything in the world in this trash. They kick our gates open, tear our fences down, ruin our breeding programs. The hordes that have come through here are unbelievable. They have caught over 500,000 on John's ranch.
Well, the Department of Department of Homeland Security says that there's a fence up and that our borders are secure. What do you have to say about that?
You've been down to the border. You see where on the San Pedro River there's nothing but a 4-wire barbed wire fence. Then you have multiple floodgates that are open, and they tie up a piece of wire that anyone could get through with a vehicle or on foot or however they chose to come through. It's a national security issue. We had a friend that 13 East Indians linked arms and stopped her in the road the other day, and she was lucky. They were very benign. They just wanted to be turned into the Border Patrol. Another friend had 10 Chinese in his yard. There's Arabs coming. The Border Patrol said at one point 3 out of 10 that they apprehended was OTMs other than Mexicans. There's all kinds of people. This is a national security issue.
Everything that you're getting on the media is a lie. We live this every day, 24 hours. And it is not secure. When we got the wall built on our ranch, it is known as a force multiplier. And immediately they deployed agents that used to patrol the border before the 10, 12, 14-foot wall. You have 18-foot wall on this side. They took agents off the border because it's a force multiplier. And they're 25 miles north on the freeway. And everything that's happened is deliberate to let this border be wide open. They come through Fred and I daily, but then they live with the people on the interior of the country. And the impact it makes on their society, the school systems, the welfare systems, the hospital systems, that's part of the reason this country's broke, is there's so many people living here that don't pay into the system. And our government has not conveyed any of the truths of what's really happened in this country with people coming in illegally.
We've been screaming for 20 years. We've been overrun for 20 years, and nobody has listened. They thought it was our problem. Nobody is. The rest of the country, if they do hear us, think it's not affecting us. But as John said, they're running through us to come live with you. And now you're going to deal with the problems. These kids that just came out of Texas, wait till school starts in late August and the diseases run rampant. Why is Center for Disease Control so completely silent on all this issue? I mean, there's, 18 Border Patrolmen home with bacteriological pneumonia now, and the TB is rampant. The diseases these people are bringing in and the drain on our systems are going to be phenomenal. The infrastructure of America cannot handle this influx.
Al Alex Jones here for Infowars.com. We're going to be intensifying our efforts to awaken free humanity to the scourge of the globalist in the month of July. And starting this July 4th, we are going to slash prices in a celebration of true Americana, the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, and the Declaration of Independence on all of the Made in America products that you will find at madein1776.com or InfoWarsStore.com. We're talking about Made in America belt buckles in brass and nickeled brass that state it loud and proud. Molon Labe. That's why we have the best-selling Made in America men's and women's Molon Labe Infowars.com shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a win-win. You vote with your dollars. You support the most hardcore organization out there for promoting true ideas of libertarianism, constitutionalism, basic human empowerment. But more importantly, you get T-shirts and belt buckles so you can meet like-minded people. So you have a conversation starter with friends and family and coworkers. We are reaching out to each other. And you also throw it in the face of the anti-gunners and the rest of the parasites out there that you're a free man and woman, and that you're not going to be a slave, that you're not going to be intimidated to shut up by their tyranny that they call political correctness. That's why in the month of July, we have got giant specials on everything at madein1776.com. But to expand the InfoWar, we're offering the biggest special in the history, 13 years of PrisonPlanet.tv, our multimedia platform. We're offering the equivalent of more than 5 months free right now when you get a membership at PrisonPlanet.tv, and you get 11 memberships that can be used with the same username and passcode so you can share it with friends and family. Now is the time to fund the war bonds. Now is the time to fund the InfoWar. Now is the time to get aggressive. Now is the time to double down. Now is the time to realize you are the people that made the InfoWar so successful and one of the leading lights worldwide against tyranny. You don't stand behind us, you stand right beside us, and I salute all of you on this July 4th, 2014, and going forward in the month of July and onward. This is about freedom worldwide and that desire for human dignity and self-determination that beats in the human breast. We are brothers and sisters together in the true spirit of liberty and the animating contest of liberty. And so I quote in closing the great Thomas Jefferson that I have sworn on the altar of God resistance against every form of tyranny. And never forget, if you are watching or listening to this transmission, you are the resistance.